For me, it was a fabulous experience. It made an exceptional experience when I met the woman that I'm going to marry. If I hadn't met Mercy, it still would have been a great time. Hi, my name is Les, and I'm from the United States. I'm a real estate developer. I joined AFA to meet the love of my life, and I did. Mercy.
Hi, my name is Mercy. I came from South Province, and I live currently, recently in Minglanilla, Cebu. Then I am graduated in education, and then right now I'm working as a call center or BPO company.
I joined the website, but I didn't do the tour because the pandemic hit, and so there was no travel. And then, I just got busy with life, and ultimately I was ready to search out the love of my life, and so I went back to the website and signed up for the tour.
Of course, I'm on my 30 years old. This is the right time for me to settle down with someone. And I really I don't want to settle for less because I know my value. So that's why I came to search for someone. It would sting, I never knew.
I think I like the format of the tour and the organization versus just talking to people online and going. One of the things I liked about AFA was AFA constantly says, don't waste your time sending messages. It's just time and money you're wasting, and you can't really get to know somebody online until you come to AFA to an event and you sit down across the table and you feel the vibe with somebody. It's just completely different. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't listen. I did spend money on messages, and I did talk a lot, chat a lot. And, I hadn't talked to Mercy. And when I sat down across the table from Mercy, I knew in the first 5 minutes she was the one for me.
Well, actually, I didn't expect to join a kind of, agency like this. But there's a friend of mine who tried to convince me to be here. Then, like Leslie said, be open-minded. So that's what I do. Try. Then I never expected that I able to find the man of my dream here. Well, my expectation is, of course, meet other people, especially with guys, make connections, and find your true love.
I didn't really know. I just came with an open mind, and people asked me, what if you don't meet a girl? I'm still going to a beautiful island full of beautiful women, beautiful beaches. I'm gonna have a great time. If I meet a beautiful woman that I fall in love with, fabulous. If I don't, I'm still gonna have a good time. It's an interesting thing because during the social event, you only have 5 minutes to talk to women. So I met Mercy on the second night, and by the second night now I knew what to expect. So I started asking specific questions, and they may seem like harmless questions, not harmless, but like insignificant questions. But one of the questions I asked women was if they could get on a plane with me tomorrow and travel anywhere in the world, where would they want to go? And out of all the women I asked that, only 2 answered the question. And that speaks to how much a woman dreams. And for me, I need a dreamer. So Mercy said, Paris with you because it's a city of love. Interestingly enough, I have a trip planned to Paris in June. So that was a pretty interesting connection that she would say Paris of all places. So hopefully she's joining me in Paris in June. The social is a great time. Like I say, if you go with an open mind and you just say, I'm just gonna go have a good time. I'm gonna meet people. And there's a part of it too that is not just about the women. One of the big things that was really after the fact appealing was the camaraderie with the men. because, you know, in the United States, men can be very competitive. Western women are a different type of women. But here, you know, almost all of us that were on the tour became instant friends and supporting each other and encouraging each other. And, you know, it was a great experience from that perspective that I think is something people overlook. You know, some of the people that I met on the tour, some of the men will be lifetime friends. And so I think the big thing is to come with an open mind. Don't come attached to the outcome. You know, just come to the event, have a great time. You're going to meet more women than you can remember their names. So there's no shortage of beautiful women on this island, I promise.
I've talked a couple of guys there during the social night event, but I just don't feel the connection about them. But when it comes to this man, I really feel something about him. That's why I always talk about him. Like, it's like, you're my answered prayer. Like, you know, there are actually a lot of hindrances during the social party. And still we ended up like this. And I'm glad, I'm happy too.
Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic start for us?
Actually, that was my first time to attend the social night event. And I really don't know like how's the party going. So it's like just I'll go with the flow. And then like I was the one, or I was the chosen one to like to put the sash belly thing underneath place. Then I actually saw him first in the elevator, and then I mean, there's just something about him that I can't explain. Yeah, that's my first impression about him until during the table hopping. That's the time we started talking, and like there's different energy or connection between us, and I like our chemistry, and also I really feel comfortable about him.
Oh, Emily, when did the
It's really hard to put it into words because like it's just that I really feel good about it in here. And I know he has a very good quality that a woman or a lot of women really looking for.
said it be?
I really didn't expect to have a love story like this. Really, because like it's too much for me. Like I'm already in my 30 years old. Like what I want in life, if I found someone that would be better. If not, then I can live alone my life and take care of myself. But then when he came up, it seems like different. He turns it into a magical story. Magical story. Yeah.
I think the only reservation anybody would have is making the financial commitment. You know, because for some it's not a small amount of money to come on the tour. But really, when you look at all of the things that are included in that cost, it's an incredible value. You know, the price that you pay to come to Cebu for 7, 10, or 14 days, I chose the 10-day one. Really, you know, you would spend almost that much money traveling anywhere for 10 days. So it's almost like the events are bonuses.
In my own experience, the piece of advice that I can tell them is just be patient, never lose hope, and never settle for less. Look for someone who knows your value.
When you leave and close my door.
For me, it was a fabulous experience. It made an exceptional experience when I met the woman that I'm going to marry. If I hadn't met Mercy, it still would have been a great time. That's all I can say. And the other thing is, follow the advice, right? Forget the messages. Come meet the women. I can't stress that enough. I talked to women online. I thought, oh, this is a great person. I can't wait to meet him. And I met him, and there was just no connection, no vibe between us. I sat down across the table and knew right away.
Are you a single man looking for love? Interested? Learn more at
Asian-women.com.